But the more you compensate, the more of an animal you become. See, which increases your conflict. So what I was going to say is that the other way you've known about this other dimension is that you've known this conscience or anxiety. When you erred, when you strayed, especially after a great error, you cheated on your wife or cheated on your husband, you stole something, or you hated someone. See, after a great fall, a fall, that's exactly what it is. You sense something is wrong. You feel dead inside. You feel, see? Wow, all that does is show you that there is a kingdom of God, and that's where you belong, and you've fallen from it. Now, fortunately, God is very gracious, and all you have to do is have a change of heart and come back. That's it. All you have to do is come back. But you need a little help, because now, like I said, when you fall, the force field collapses and the outside pours in. And now it's inside, isn't it? People's suggestions, their comments, images of the past, of scenes, of things that happened, worries and fears and doubts. Everything gets in. It's all in there now. Millions upon millions of memories of that shouldn't be there. Basically, you should wake up in the morning fresh. Like on your computer when you clean the cache and do I don't know what you call it, when you clean everything out and everything's fresh. You shouldn't have memories of the day, of the past, of the day before. You should be fresh like a little child ready to go forth to new adventures, ever renewed in the present. You've heard of such things, haven't you? And they sounded beautiful. You have to experience them. And it begins with a change of heart, with a willingness to admit that you're missing the boat, with a willingness to admit that you've been resentful toward other people and blame them, with a willingness to admit that you don't know how to save yourself. You've tried everything else, and you've resented, yes, you've even resented God. Just have to admit it. Nothing you have to do. Just see it. And then wait for God to extend his graciousness. And the way it begins is he gives you a little light so you can see. And the first thing you're going to see are your errors. And just bear the little bit of pain. That's all. It's like going to the dentist. Let's say you have a bad tooth. It's got to come out. For your health, it's got to come out. You go to the dentist, okay, there's a little bit of pain, but then afterwards relief. You see what I mean? So a little pain to see you're wrong, mostly that you've hated other people. You've been phony with them. You did to them what they did to you. See? You didn't like people to be phony with you, but then you were phony with them. You didn't like people to secretly judge you, but then you judged them. See what I mean? Just see that. Admit it. Don't make excuses for it. Just see it in God's light. See? And then you'll be on your way. You get the little meditation. I talk about every program I make. Every video I make, I talk about the meditation. How many people get it? A handful. See, people are stubborn. They want to give up something. They want to give up that grudge. They don't want to give up that judgment of their husband. They don't want to give up trying to be God, trying to make it on their own, thumb their nose at reality. See? People can be stubborn. Did you ever know anyone that was very stubborn? They made life difficult for you, didn't they? Well, you're stubborn. You're making life difficult for yourself. So just don't be so stubborn anymore. Lighten up.